Hi guys, welcome into the channel. I'm Julie. I hope everybody's doing well out there. You're having a wonderful day, and I thank you for stopping in. Let's get some messages from Spirit, see what they want us to know. We'll pull a few cards, get the overall theme of the reading, and then we'll pull a Celtic cross. This will be an all signs reading, and it is timeless. So whenever you find it, there's a message in it for you. Just keep in mind that all of the messages will be for you. So take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind, all right? All right. I've already prayed, meditated on your cards. Let's go ahead and jump in. Let's see what Spirit wants us to know. Divine, I call you in, and I ask that you please lead us, that you guide us. Show us clearly what we need to see. What messages of truth, of healing, of love and light do you have for the collective? Please lead us. Please guide us. Please show us clearly. Queen of Swords energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. The Eight of Wands. The Four of Cups. The Six of Wands. The World card. The Four of Pentacles. The Nine of Wands. The Hanged Man. The Chariot energy. Ten of Pentacles. The Three of Wands. And then we have the Sun, the Three of Pentacles, and we also have Temperance angel energy here. Okay. Somebody coming back around here with some type of truth and communication for you. That Queen of Swords energy. You know, when I first started laying the cards, I was seeing this one way, and then it kind of shifted into seeing it a different way. So I'm gonna throw out both angles that I saw, and then we'll just see where it goes when we do the Celtic cross. But the first thing that I saw was that you're about ready to receive the truth and communication. Some type of communication coming in about this blessing that you were meant to receive. La-da-da, you know, the blockages, the people trying to keep you stuck, wanting to hold on to it because it's something very large here, you know. But then I also saw, and the World card, this coming to an end. You're about ready to receive communication about this, and you're going to receive whatever this is. But then I also saw that this could be you. This could be you out here telling your story here. Queen of Swords, possibly online. The Eight of Wands and the World card. It's going to be seen around the world here, and it's going to be very successful. This is something that's an idea that you were gifted with by the divine. I feel like there was somebody here, or maybe a few somebodies, who tried to block this. You know, they didn't want you doing this, possibly out of fear. The Four of Pentacles of what you might expose here with the Hanged Man. You know, what might come to the light in whatever it is, your story here. But I feel like you're going to be moving forward on whatever this is. Chariot energy, very victoriously, very determined to finish this up. I feel like if there were any blockages, I feel like you are pushing right through those here. That Chariot energy, running right over any blockages, any obstacles. And this could be as well that you're going to, you know, Spirit, I feel like you've been co-creating whatever this is with the divine. They're going to start, you know, giving you those ideas again here with this Hanged Man. Like aha moments or moments of inspiration. So you might want to keep a tablet with you so that you can write down, you know, whatever these little moments are that Spirit has for you when it comes to this. So that was the other way that I saw this. And it is something you're co-creating with the divine, the Three of Pentacles. And it is something you're divinely guided to do here with the Temperance angel energy. And it is going to be very successful here. And I feel it's meant to help enlighten others. Hangman energy. Three of Wands energy. You may have somebody coming back in from your past. Maybe somebody who wants to work on this with you. Or it could just be that this is coming, you know, this idea, the inspiration, the downloads that you are receiving, those little aha moments or moments of inspiration are coming back around to you. And you're going to pick back up on working on whatever this is, the Eight of Pentacles. You know, it's something you're very masterful at, you're very skillful at, and you've put a lot of time, energy, and effort into. So we're going to go ahead and jump into the Celtic Cross, see which direction this takes, because again, I could see it a couple of different ways here. What is the overall energy for the collective? Maybe it's intertwined as well. Maybe part of your story is what happened here and how this blessing was held back from you, or people tried to take it. So could be that as well. Take it how it resonates. All right. What is the overall energy here, please? What is the overall energy? I saw that Seven of Cups wanted to come out, and then the Hangman kind of slid in behind it. So I feel like you have had some blockages, or something has been distracting you. And again, with that Hangman energy, you're going to start to receive those ideas again. The Knight of Cups energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, Capricorn energy at the bottom, Queen of Swords, Chariot energy, the Four of Cups, and Justice. Okay. Tower. So you may also receive some type of truth or communication, possibly from this Knight of Cups energy. Maybe about a Capricorn. Maybe about a Capricorn who wasn't happy that you were out here doing this. You know, and they may have done something to try to block you or silence you here. Two of Swords energy, the Tower, Justice, Four of Cups, Chariot, and the Queen of Swords. And then we had that Capricorn energy. So a Knight of Cups energy, though. Or this could be that you've got someone here with love for you. You know, maybe afraid that this, whatever it is that you're working on, this idea is going to, you know, you may travel. You may leave. You may move away. And I feel like whoever this is, they're in love with you, or they have love for you. Justice energy, and then the Four of Cups. So this right here is about the blessing. You know, the gift that you were meant to receive, but people were blocking it from you. We're just going to keep going. I don't want to speculate on what it could be. What is the challenge here, please? But you do have a Knight of Cups in your energy here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Knight of Cups is often romantic love. So, what is the challenge here, please? Thank you. The Eight of Wands. The Four of Swords. The Seven of Cups. Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands. Well, the challenge for somebody is that you're moving forward, and they can feel that very passionately here. They may want to communicate with you. Maybe that is a challenge for this person. The Four of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles. They may be receiving some type of communication from somebody that you're about to receive some type of an opportunity here. The Seven of Cups. That is going to be very successful and could put you out here in the spotlight. You're coming out as this Queen of Cups, Nine of Pentacles here. So I feel like you're single. You're somebody who is very loving. You're very spiritual, very intuitive, possibly. You love very deeply. Maybe this was somebody that you were with in the past or you were in love with at one time. But now you may have, you know, a boundary set against this person. The Nine of Wands, because they may have betrayed you. The Ten of Swords. All right. What is at the foundation here, please? What is at the foundation? Thank you. You're out here single. You're out here thriving on some type of a glow up here. The scales are being balanced for you here. You may be about ready to receive. Like I said, you may be about ready to receive this gift or this blessing. You are receiving justice in the Four of Cups, King of Pentacles. A judgment call being made when it comes to this. After a long pause, a long period here, Hangman, you are going to receive communication about this wish fulfillment. If it's not about, see, I'm kind of getting both here. So both of these might be coming in around the same time, your ideas. But I also see this, and I don't want to confuse anyone, but I also see that you may have somebody coming in here, and we did pick that up, that you may have a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or some type of a boss, a business owner, an executive, maybe, who might want to work with you. You are in your calling with that Judgment and the Hangman, star energy, whatever it is that you're working on. I feel is meant to help enlighten others, and it is going to put you in the spotlight here. Maybe this person coming in and giving you this opportunity to fulfill your dream with the star, maybe that is going to balance the scales for you. But there again, there's the Eight of Pentacles. This is somebody who wants to work with you on whatever this is. I feel like this person has been learning about you or has been watching you for a while now, maybe. Very interested in working with you. What is the past energy here, please? Tower. Yeah, Two of Swords and the Ten of Cups. There was a tower moment. You know, if this is you telling your story, this was a dream of yours. It was a wish with the Ten of Cups. It was supposed to lead you to ultimate wish fulfillment, bliss, happiness, contentment, doing something that fulfills you. And you had some type of a tower moment that someone caused, trying to block this or to silence you here in the past. But, you know, I mean, when it's something that you're divinely guided and led to do, it doesn't matter how many towers come. You know, eventually you are going to get it done. And that's exactly what we have here. You know, the Queen of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles is some type of an opportunity. You know, another way. Maybe you had a plan of how you were going to get to your destination. And maybe things, you know, kind of fell apart. But this is Spirit, you know, bringing someone else in with another opportunity here. That's going to be very successful. And maybe there was a plan for that. Maybe you needed time to heal from something. You know, maybe you were in a rush or you were excited. You knew you were on your path. You had your purpose. You know, you get it done, get it done. But maybe you needed to heal from something first. You weren't quite ready yet. So Spirit always has a plan. And now I feel Spirit is sending whoever this person is that's wanting to work with you, because you are in this Empress energy. You're strong, you're grounded, you're stable, you're healed. And it's divine timing for this to happen. There was something emotional, very emotional for you. It ran very deep that I feel you needed to heal from. You know? There were some things that you still needed to learn and heal. Spirit needed to work with you. You know, the Three of Pentacles. You've been co-creating with the divine here through this whole thing. Working on yourself, healing. And now you're ready. What is the past energy, please? Eight of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles, World card. So you're about ready to receive something here. The Eight of Cups. Or this is a, this was a blessing from the universe. And this is going to become something that is very abundant, for sure. Co-creating it with the divine here, the Three of Pentacles. Or you do have this person who wants to come back around. They want to give. They want to work on this with you. They want to collaborate with you. They want to help you make it a success. And the World card, it is going to be coming in with this opportunity. The Seven of Cups for you. But the Eight of Cups is usually seen as somebody from your past returning. So you may know who this person is. Just one card, please, for the past. Just one card, please. Yeah, the World card, you're ready. You've closed out a cycle here. You've put in the work. The Three of Pentacles. You've learned a lot of lessons. You've had to pass a lot of tests too, which I feel like you have, because you've been putting in that work. So you're closing out this cycle, the World card. It's opening up these opportunities, these doors for you, and you're about ready to receive, this person coming back around to offer you this, this assistance, to collaborate with you on whatever this is. I can't make it up, the Six of Pentacles. About ready to receive an opportunity. And this is Spirit. Spirit sending this person in. Maybe there was some other plan that God had, and maybe things just didn't work out. Things didn't align. So there's another opportunity that is coming back around to you here with this Eight of Cups. And you've closed out a cycle. It's time for a new beginning. You're healed. You're ready, is what I keep picking up on. It might have been too soon. It was too soon. As much as you might have wanted it at that time, everything is in divine timing. That's too many. Present energy, please. Present energy. We do have an Emperor energy here. This is present energy. The Hierophant. The Ace of Wands. The Knight of Swords. The Moon, the Four of Swords, and the Six of Wands. So what I'm picking up is that once again, there was something that you needed to heal from. The Moon card and the Four of Swords. Like, it would have been too soon. You still had things you needed to go through in order to make your story more powerful. You needed to heal, and you needed to learn more lessons and pass certain tests. And I feel like you did that. And so this Emperor energy is coming in here. Emperor energy, I feel, with some type of an opportunity again. And again, this is Spirit. I feel like whatever you're working on, it is something that's very spiritual here with the Hierophant, the Ace of Wands, some type of a creative project. Or it's just that this was, a gift from God. This idea, this creative idea. Knight of Swords is another card of self-expression. Speaking your truth. And it is going to be successful here. But you had to heal. Moon card and the Four of Swords. I feel like you had a lot that was buried deep down. That needed to come up, that you needed to address, you needed to take a look at and heal. And it made you more knowledgeable, it made you wiser, and it's going to make your story more powerful, if that makes sense. So now you're ready. You're ready to continue on with whatever this idea, this project is. What is in the near future, please? Seven of Cups. I feel like there's drama. There's drama and chaos in the background. because of this opportunity that you're about ready to receive. The Seven of Cups. The Chariot energy. You're moving away from a lot of drama and conflict as well. And maybe that's what this Seven of Cups is that this opportunity is also going to allow you to be able to move away from the drama and the conflict and the chaos. Or the people who were angry or upset. Because you have this Devil energy here. Somebody who was angry. They were angry that you were going to be telling your story here. The Queen of Swords. And they were jealous that it was, you know, I feel like whoever this person is, they know how powerful your story would be. You know, they know what you've been through and you've overcome. And they know that it would have led you to the Ten of Cups. And so they wanted to block it. The Two of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. They wanted to block this wish, this dream of yours. Because there's something that this person didn't want to come to the light. The Hangman. But there again, you know, this is your calling. And it doesn't matter how you try to screw it up. It doesn't matter who tries to block it. You know, or you try to rush it, you know, and it all falls to pieces. It's going to come back around again until it is, you know, until it comes to fruition, until it is finished, completed. It is your purpose. All right. Collective's power is, yeah, you're telling your story and it's going to be a success. I can't make it up. The Ace of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. And here comes this offer from whoever this person is, I feel, that wants to work with you. This could be a publisher. And here's that creative project, the Queen of Wands. You're very passionate about whatever this is. You're very motivated and driven. It excites you. It lights you up. Yeah, and it's going to be very successful here. The Sun, and it's going to inspire many, many people. The Page of Wands. I can't make it up. All right, let's keep going. Where are those two? I want to keep those out. The Ace of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. That is your power. You're ready now. Your power is that you're ready. And you're wiser because of everything, all the lessons that you have had and all the tests that you have passed. You have a lot more knowledge to share and a lot more wisdom here, which is going to make this even that much more of a success here. There's that co-creating. There's you receiving those ideas, the Queen of Cups, you know, connecting with Spirit to co-create whatever this is. And it's coming back around. So maybe you have felt blocked. You know, like I said, I feel you've had some distractions or something going on in the background. Maybe you put this up on the shelf for a while. But I do feel like those ideas are going to start flowing again. You're going to be in that Queen of Cups energy. That's, you know, very flowing energy. That's that water energy. So those ideas are going to be coming through you. You might want to keep a tablet near you, or you can write, you know, jot little things down. Yeah. Creative. Those creative sparks, those ideas. Inspiration. And that is how people see you, as being inspiring, as being strong, courageous, brave, and, you know, very creative person, very driven person, very attractive as well. May as well throw that in. All right. What is in the hopes and fears here, please? Hopes and fears for the collective. What is in the hopes and fears? Three of Cups and the Two of Wands. Huh. Oh, well, there's a group of people here. Wow. There's a group of people here who are afraid. They're afraid because you are in your purpose. You are on your path. The Two of Wands, the Three of Cups. And these people possibly worked with whoever that devil energy was to cause you a lot of burdens here. The Ten of Wands. They could have sent some spell work. This could be a cult or a coven as well. We've got the Three of Cups and the Magician energy. And that devil came out. So it could be a cult or a coven who attacked you, along with this King of Pentacles energy. That's Capricorn energy there, devil energy. They weren't able to succeed. They weren't able to stop you, and they're not going to be able to stop you. Again, it doesn't matter how you try to self-sabotage this. It doesn't matter how many obstacles these people put in your way. This will come to fruition. It might be slow moving, the Knight of Pentacles, but it's only giving you more time to learn and to grow and to gather more information and knowledge and wisdom, to have more to share with the collective. And slow and steady wins the race here. So you've got a group of people here who are a bit nervous and fearful because of a decision that they made here in the past. To block you, to block your path, to silence you. What is the potential outcome here? Yeah, that's them, fearful because they made the decision here to block you or attack you, the Seven of Wands. And I feel like they don't want it to be seen all over the world what they did here. There could be one of these people. Let's see what this is. Actually, there could be one of these people here who was a part of this group that attacked you or tried to block you. They may want to come back and apologize to you. At first, I thought it was that you might end up working with this person, but I don't think so. But I do feel like you have somebody here. They did something very impulsive here. They acted without really thinking, I feel, to silence you. You might be getting ready to move away. You're about ready to receive this opportunity. And I feel like this person may know it. It may cause them to want to come in and apologize to you with the Three of Pentacles here. We'll get more as we go. All right. Why is this Knight of Cups energy here, please? Why is the Knight of Cups energy here, please? Somebody who sees you as being the Queen of Pentacles. She's been by. Irreplaceable. Yeah, you're somebody's wish, somebody's star. It's a soulmate connection you have with this person. Two of Cups, the Page of Swords, Three of Wands. They could be watching you from a distance, or you could already be out here doing something in the spotlight. Two cards of being in the spotlight, being recognized here for something that you're doing, accomplishing. It's becoming a success. It is a wish and a dream of yours. And I feel like whoever this person is, maybe they were in love with you or they are in love with you. Maybe you were in love with them as well. Maybe this is a connection that, there were seeds planted but didn't really get off the ground here. There was heartbreak. The Three of Swords. I feel like what this is saying is either this person may want to come in and try to heal that Temperance energy. They might be guided to do that, or it's that this person, in the near future, they're going to be watching you. They're going to be watching you out here in all your glory, I want to say. Very successful. The Six of Wands, living your dreams, being unstoppable, You know, not letting anyone or anything stop you from what you're here to do. Temperance angel energy. You know, what you're guided to do. Your calling. You answered the call. This is the calling card. And you answered the call. So nothing's going to stop you. Doesn't matter if it's a relationship. Doesn't matter if it's people who want to silence you. It just doesn't matter to you. You're on a mission. What is the Knight of Cups here for, please? Just one with the Knight of Cups. Yeah, this person is going to be missing you. Five of Pentacles. I feel like they were a part of this group. I feel like they were a part of this group that tried to silence you. Here, Two of Swords. And they want your forgiveness, so I can tell you that. The Three of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. This person, nothing compares to you for this person. Queen of Pentacles, you're irreplaceable to this person, unforgettable. They know they're never going to forget you. They could have chosen someone else over you, and they're very burdened by that. And I feel like, you know, whoever they chose was a part of this group too, who tried to manipulate you and block you and cause you burdens here. To block you, stop you. They may come around. You may see this person again someday. The Eight of Cups. I mean, it shows that they want to. And they want to apologize to you. The Page of Pentacles. Seven of Wands. But I feel like they know that you don't trust them anymore. Or that you're guarded against them. So, all right. Why is the Eight of Wands here, please? As the challenge. They may be trying to communicate with you. Maybe you've blocked them. That Eight of Wands as well is, you know, internet communication, text messaging, emails. It could also be that, you know, maybe this was a connection where there was some telepathic communication. I feel that that has been cut as well. You know, it's gone. So this person really doesn't feel your energy anymore. Two of Swords and the King of Cups. I feel like this person, they didn't want to feel what they felt for you. Two of Swords, the King of Cups, the Three of Pentacles. They wanted to avoid something here. Either it was their feelings or it was what they had done to you. So the challenge is you're moving on. The Eight of Wands, very passionately. You know, you're going to be very excited when this opportunity comes in. Maybe this person knows that, or they feel that they should have been walking beside you on this path. They should have taken this journey with you. And they know that they're never going to be able to forget you. The Queen of Pentacles. You know, I feel like this person wants to communicate. Queen of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles, both cards of forgiving. You know, coming to a compromise, healing. But I feel like this person just doesn't know what to say. You know, they tried to avoid how they felt for you. This person didn't want to fall in love with you, but they did. Knight of Cups. And maybe it was because, you know, they were with someone else. The Lovers. This group who I feel it was some type of a cult or a coven, honestly. Magician and the Three of Cups. You know. So that is the challenge. We'll get one card on it. The Eight of Wands. But it's that you're moving forward. Yeah. You're being guided to move forward. You're healed. This person knows it. You know, you've healed from whatever they did to you. And maybe this person even knows that you're about ready to receive this opportunity. Six of Pentacles, the Hermit, and Judgment. Or this person could be under judgment. Maybe they received money. That could be what this is. You know, they could even be in hiding. Maybe they received money to work with this group to attack you. And they're under judgment right now. but they're watching you. They're watching you out here have this victory, this success. They're watching you build something solid, secure, stable for yourself. For someone here, you might even be another tarot card reader out here with your own platform, and they're able to watch you on that. The Page of Swords, Six of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. Somebody very intuitive, very tuned in, tapped in, possibly even psychic here. Whoever this person is, they could be in hermit mode. They could be doing some work on themselves. You know, this person might have had some player tendencies. Knight of Wands energy and the Four of Swords. Maybe thinking about, you know, what they missed out on because of their player ways, their impulsiveness. You know, realizing that they missed out on the Ten of Pentacles. Why is the Nine of Pentacles here, please? Why is the Nine of Pentacles here? Like, you're out here on this, having this glow up. You're out here thriving. You're looking great. The Nine of Pentacles, you're single, and you're just focused. You're very focused on your path, you know? And whatever it is that you're building and growing. And I feel like you're content with that. Like, you're in this single energy and coming out as a Queen of Pentacles. So you're able to handle all of your finances and everything. You're fine on your own. And I feel like you're just, I feel like you're fine being single. You're content with yourself. And, you know, just maybe loving on yourself for once. Yeah, Five of Cups. Somebody's in a lot of regret here. In a lot of regret because you are out here doing amazing. Looking amazing. And you're their Nine of Cups. You're this person's wish. And they don't know how to heal this. I feel like this person maybe put you in a third-party situation and possibly got into a commitment here and caused a lot. There was just a lot of drama and chaos in this situation. You know, I mean, and they know it's over. The Death card, the Queen of Pentacles. They're never going to forget you. They're never going to be able to forget you. You'll always be the one for this person that got away, for sure. Why is the World card here, please? Past energy. Why is the World card here, please? Past energy. You know, this past energy is you learning the lessons, you know. If this person did put you in a third-party situation, I feel like you were quick to get out of it, you know. Yeah, as I say that, I was just going to say it because you know your worth and your value and you know what you bring to the table. And, you know, you weren't going to be an option, a side piece. Justice, you know. And the Strength card. It's also that, you know, you've grown. I mean, look how much you've grown here. This past energy, through all the lessons and the tests, you've come out as a Queen of Pentacles, able to stand on your own 2 feet. Again, a lot of self-love, self-care, loving on yourself, knowing your worth, your value. And it's bringing something in for you. Something that I feel has been held back until you were healed. That Queen of Pentacles, that's healing. You know, it's being grounded, stable, secure, healed, whole. You could have a Leo energy coming in as well. With some type of a tower. Or maybe seeing this person is going to be a shock or a surprise. But I feel like this person is coming back for reconciliation here. The Four of Wands. Some type of a celebration possibly. Why is the World card here, please? Just one. Past energy. Thank you. The Hermit. Yeah, you spent a lot of time with yourself, going within. learning exactly what I just said, building on that wisdom, the knowledge, connecting to source, spirit, God, whatever you want to call it, reflecting. You know, you spend a lot of time in contemplation, just going over things, you know, and figuring things out and healing from a lot of things. And maybe it's been a slow process. Maybe you've been through a lot, you know. Maybe there was a lot of traumas and pains and things like that. But it takes as long as it takes. And slow and steady wins the race. So, why is the Emperor here, please? Thank you. The Emperor's coming in to make your dreams come true. Star energy. Or, no, I'm sorry. Yes. I feel you have an Emperor who's coming in to make your dreams come true. And I feel like whoever this is from your past is seeing very clearly and really stuck up in their mind, doing a lot of overthinking, you know, about the way that they treated you, for one. This person could have been a bit cold, a bit cruel to you. And realizing, you know, possibly that they chose wrong here. I feel like this person chose a very toxic connection. 10 of Wands, Devil energy, 10 of Pentacles. That commitment that they're in is very toxic. And I feel like they're realizing, you know, they made the wrong choice. You were the 10 of Cups here. You're the one that they were in love with, but they didn't want to admit that for some reason. Whether it be to you or maybe they were worried about what people around them might think. This group of people that they surround themselves with. But I can tell you what, you know, none of these people I feel, I'm going to say care about this person the way that you did. Why is the 7 of Cups here, please? Near future energy. This is the opportunity that's coming in for you, the 7 of Cups. Page of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, you're about ready to receive it. You're about ready to get communication, some type of good news coming in about it. Exciting news. The Page of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Swords. A lot of new energy. You know, new coming in. And happiness here with the Sun. I feel like you're going to be moving forward. Sure, it might have taken a long time, but you've been able to build here. You've been able to build up yourself, you know, your worth, your value, as well as possibly your finances and everything else. And it's just time. I just keep getting it's time. You're ready. That's what I keep hearing in my mind. It's time and you're ready. Why is the 7 of Cups? Just one, please. Ooh, okay. Yeah, King of Wands. Here comes that Leo energy. King of Wands energy and the 6 of Swords coming in, I feel, with this opportunity here. You may also be relocating, and you may have some options on where you can go. And I feel like it's going to lead you away from the drama and chaos that you have been dealing with in the background, moving you into calmer waters. And again, there's somebody here you're leaving behind that is, they know that. You know, that's one of the things that this person thinks about when they can't stop thinking about you, is the fact that they know they're never gonna find love like the love that you offered them or they felt in this connection with you. But they just don't know how to come in and ask you for forgiveness and make things right. Justice. All right. Why is the Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles here, please? Oh, okay. Yeah, 3 of Swords. They want to so badly. This person, they may know that you're about ready to move or relocate. I feel like they want to apologize for trying to block you, or for the conflict that happened between the two of you, for this attack or the attacks against you and the heartbreak here before you go. Now, whether this person will gather up that strength to do that, I don't know. You know, I feel like Spirit is saying this person, it may be part of this person's karma to do that, to come in and try to balance the scales, make something right with you. Or they might be receiving their karma, and maybe they're picking up on that, you know, they have to, they should try to make something right. But everybody has free will. So why is the Ace of Swords here, please, with the Ace of Pentacles as the collective's power here, please? The Two of Cups. So I feel like whatever this is that you're working on, your power is that it's going to lead to a soulmate connection here with somebody. Somebody who is going to be at your side, you know. Not somebody who's going to think that they're better than and walk ahead of you. Or, you know, not somebody who's going to be behind you, but somebody right at your side. Somebody you know you can depend on, rely on. Somebody you can trust. Somebody solid, stable here. I feel like whoever this person is, they've been watching you as well. So whoever I'm talking to, I feel like you have your own platform out here somewhere, you know, doing something. Because this person has watched you working on something as well. And I feel like at some point while they were watching you work, they had some type of major realization that they love you. Or they're watching you work on something that you love. Take it how it resonates. Like they see you fulfilled when you're working on whatever this is. And this could be that too. You know, this is your purpose. The Two of Cups is you have a soul contract to do whatever this is. So nothing is going to stop it or break it. Ace of Wands. That's that creative venture, creative project. And you love it. It fulfills you. And it's helping to enlighten others. So it can be that too. Take it how it resonates. Why is the Queen of Wands here, please, for how others see the collective? Why is the Queen of Wands here, please? Thank you. Devil energy. Somebody's a bit obsessed with you. Like they fantasize about you. I'll tell you that. But somebody's also afraid of you moving on. They're afraid possibly this could be the person who might be wanting to come in and ask you for forgiveness. Knowing that you're about ready to move, you know, trying to gather. They might be afraid too. There might be some anxiety, some worry. I mean, you're a Queen of Wands energy right now. You're very strong. You're very confident. You're very powerful right now. And that could be a bit intimidating to whoever this person is. You know, so they're trying to gather up their strength and their courage to come in and apologize to you and try to heal something with you. And I do feel like this could be an ex. It's somebody from your past that you loved at one time. I can't make it up. The Six of Cups and the Queen of Cups. You gave that deep love, that unconditional love to whoever this person was. And I feel like they hurt you, or they obviously feel like they owe you some type of an apology for something. You'll know what that is. Like this person has some sleepless nights and some fears when it comes to this. The Nine of Swords. And I feel it's because, a lot of it is because they know that you have some type of a new beginning coming in. You know, and I feel that you're going to be leaving. And this person may never get the chance, again, to apologize to you for breaking your heart. Page of Cups, Three of Swords. Why is the Two of Wands here, please, with the Three of Cups? Seven of Pentacles and the Moon. Yeah, I mean, this group worked together behind the scenes to do a lot of things to break your heart. Three of Swords. you know, to try to block you. If it's not that, it could be that maybe some of these people from this group are now trying to encourage this person to come in with that apology. But maybe they're afraid because maybe there's been a lot of time that's gone by. So take that how it resonates too. And this could be them, kind of wishy-washy, trying to make the decision, do I, don't I, do I, don't I, you know? Why is the Two of Wands here, please, with the Three of Cups? Yeah, the Magician, there's that coven, that manipulation. Knight of Swords energy. I feel like this person felt manipulated by this group of people, or they were afraid of something. There was something, you know. They were either being blackmailed, they were being manipulated. And I feel like they want you to know that, you know. They don't want to let you go. That's for sure. The Four of Pentacles, they don't know how to let you go. And the Tower. You are this person's ultimate wish fulfillment. You're their Empress, the Queen of Pentacles, the Empress, you know. They want a new beginning. They don't want it to come to an end, but they know it's coming to an end because of everything that happened in the background. All of the drama, all of the chaos. And for someone here, they might be even about ready to go to jail for something here. That won't be for everyone, maybe, but it is for someone. Why is the Two of Pentacles here, please? The King of Cups and the Three of Wands. Judgment. I feel like whoever this person is, part of their karma was to come in and be vulnerable. This is somebody who does not like to show emotion. This is somebody who they feel, yes, very deeply, but they come across as being very emotionally unavailable because they don't. This person has possibly been hurt very badly in the past before, or there's something that has caused this person to close their heart off. And that's why they kept that blindfold on when it came to you. They did not want to feel what they felt for you. And I feel they're under judgment. You know, like this is Spirit giving them downloads here. They're starting to trust their intuition. They're starting to listen to their intuition here. Judgment. Let me make sure I'm correct on that. Seven of Swords. I mean, I feel like it's just, you know, that they received money to do what they did to you, you know. And I think we know that. We all know that by now. They received something to play you. You know, they were working with this group to betray you here. And this person fooled around and fell in love, basically, is what this is. But I feel like this is them under judgment. And I feel like Spirit is really trying to work with this person, or Spirit is sending this person downloads about, you know, their karma being that they need to come in and make something right. Be vulnerable. Be honest. But definitely there was something here with this group, you know, that they were worried about. They let these people interfere with love, you know. All right. Let's get... We'll get a few of my cards, I guess. We'll pull, I found this chakra deck that I haven't had out for, gosh, maybe a couple of years. We'll pull a couple on it too and just see what comes out. What else can you tell us about this situation, please? What else can you tell us? When it comes to this person could be driving past your home, past your work. They feel like they're at rock bottom. Corruption involved in this situation. I mean, we did see that this person could be going to jail in the near future. Perseverance, that's you and your strength, you know, persevering through whatever it is that you know, everything that these people, you know, tried to do, because you're in your purpose and on your path. Yeah, downloads. I feel like this is your person. You receive downloads as well, but I feel like this person's starting to recognize what downloads are as well, and starting to listen and trust their intuition here. Sacral chakra, this is also you. You're about ready to start receiving those downloads again. Inspiration here when it comes to this project or whatever this is that you're working on, after possibly a period of feeling stuck. Exactly what I said during the reading. Happiness, you know, you're headed towards your happiness. We have W, first, middle, last initial. And we have C, first, middle, last initial. G, first, middle, last initial. And yes, so if you had a question, the answer is yes. Get out into nature. That will help clear any old, you know, stale, stagnant energy. It will help open things up so that those, you know, inspiration can start flowing back through you again. We have let her go by passenger. You know, somebody regretting the day that they ever let you go. We have R, first, middle, last initial. And then we have landslide. Elevate. You know, you're elevating. You just keep reaching higher and higher and higher. And learning and growing. We have engagement or marriage. A lot of gossip right now going on. Maybe about you. Maybe about this situation. We have D, first, middle, last initial. Endings. Yeah, I mean, that's that completions, you know, the completion of a cycle. New things coming in, fresh energy, new adventures, new people you're going to be meeting, new opportunities. With every ending is a new beginning, and you're ready. You know, I just keep hearing that. You're ready and it's time. Because you're healed now. The Phoenix just went by. You know, you've been through the fire. And you've come out refined and ready. More knowledgeable, wiser, stronger. All right. Surveillance. So somebody's been under surveillance here. And there's those lessons learned. You know, you have learned the lessons. We have addiction here. And we have freedom. So maybe part of your journey is freeing yourself from some type of an addiction. And maybe you're meant to share that to help inspire others who are suffering from addiction. So Spirit knew what they were doing. You know, they had a plan as well. We have T, first, middle, last initial. Then we have FBI. We have the reason. And we have rock bottom. We have expansion. And then we have be still and know. Drink more water. And forgiveness. and you are the reason. I was going to stop it there, and hard to say I'm sorry. So whether this person comes in or not, I feel like maybe you know, that it's hard for this person to come in and be vulnerable like that. Maybe you know that this is part of their karma, and so that's why you're not reaching out to them. You're letting them make that choice. That's part of their karma. Besides, I mean, it is up to them to make the situation right. You did nothing but offer this person genuine love. Someone here, anyway. So, all right. Oh, let's get a couple of these. We'll see what we can pull on those. All right. What else can you tell us here, please? Give us a few of these cards, and then we'll close this reading out. Faith and completion. You had faith to get through that last cycle, which was painful. It was hard. But completion, you've completed that cycle. And you're on to new adventures and new beginnings. New opportunities, new people. Yeah, enlightenment. I feel like you've been through some type of an awakening, and now you're meant to help enlighten others. Because of what you've been through and the knowledge, the wisdom that you've gained. Destiny. I can't make it up. It's your destiny. And you answered the call. Complacency. Maybe you're starting to feel a little bit bored. Spirit saying, get up, get out, exercise, get out into nature. Do something. Know that this new beginning is coming in. It will be here. Somebody here has been just bored. You're tired. You're ready for this new beginning. You're tired of the same thing day in and day out. Mysticism. Maybe you get into that. Maybe you're going to share that. Again, I did pick that up. That, somebody out here might be another tarot card reader. And if you're out here with your own channel, it's growing as well. And it's going to be very successful and abundant too. And it's part of your destiny as well. So somebody here has a few different irons in the fire. You're very creative, whoever you are. Very talented. Trickery. Yeah. That's the people that were trying to stop you. People, this is double energy. People that were jealous of your gifts and your talents and maybe opportunities that they knew that they had coming. Or you had coming. I'm sorry. And so they wanted to block you. They wanted to stop you. But I feel like these people are starting to realize, that you can't be stopped. Because they've tried everything. Trickery. Trickery and jealousy and envy and all of those hateful things. It's all devil energy. It's all lower vibrational energy. And it's because these people don't want to do the work on themselves. So they want to try to make you look bad or make it seem like you don't deserve these things. Or they're jealous and envious, but they don't realize how hard you have worked to get to where you are. Or how hard it's been. Or how hard you've had to fight. All right, let's just get a couple of these and close this out. It's getting a little bit long. What else can you tell us when it comes to the collectives? Whoa, a lot wanted to come out. What else here, please? When it comes to the collective, what do you want them to know? Destiny, rejection, and trickery. So, a miracle. Yeah, there's somebody here who they want to come towards you and apologize, I feel. They want to come in and be vulnerable. But this person is, or maybe they know that's part of their destiny. Maybe they just are, like I say, Spirit, I feel, is working with somebody and they're starting to listen to those downloads. I feel like this person may know that, or Spirit is showing them that they were supposed to be a part of whatever you're headed off into with you, but they were a part of the trickery. They were a part of trying to block you from it. And so now I feel like this person, they want to come in. They want to come in and apologize. But this person is letting their ego get in the way as well. They're afraid that you'll reject them because of what they did here. And they're thinking to themselves, it would take a miracle, you know, for you to forgive them. So they know that they've done the unforgivable to you. And that's what holds this person back as well. You know, that fear, that ego, and the fear of being vulnerable. There's something about this situation. You know, this person was meant to make it right. To do right by you. And, you know, I mean, and until they do, they're going to continue to be put in situations like this until they learn that lesson. Until they do the right thing. You know, they're going to be receiving karma and all that stuff. Discovery. These 4 came out. Release. Release. Could be this person afraid that you're releasing them. That this is over. I have prayer, renewal, and discovery. You know, I feel these are you. I feel like this release is this person. They're afraid of you letting them go, leaving them behind. But they're also afraid of that rejection. But you've been, you know, you've gone through a period of discovery. You know, self-discovery. A lot of prayer, meditation, learning, growing in the background. And now, you know, you've had a renewal. You're ready for this new beginning here. And you can't wait for this person to figure it out and to grow or to want to do the work for themselves. You know, you just can't. You're on a mission. I feel like this is Empress energy and you're off. New adventures, new beginnings here. All right, a couple more. Facade. Yeah, this person lives, you know, they wear a mask. They wear a mask. They're afraid to be who they truly are, you know. Confusion as well. It's at the bottom, isolation. This person might be going through a period where they're alone, kind of in isolation. Maybe they're feeling a bit confused, maybe a bit delusional, you know, whoever this person is. But it was a soulmate of yours here. Or maybe this is them thinking. That confusion, I see that as being the 7 of Cups. So that can be options as well. You know, I mean, maybe this person, maybe they knew with you they would have to be real, you know. They'd have to be real. And maybe they chose a different option. But it was your soulmate here. And they are in grief for whatever they did to you. All right. 2 more. And we're going to close this out. Two more. All right, we got 2. Perfect. Recovery and bitterness. This is you. And I feel like this is you telling your story. Bitterness. I can see this a couple different ways. Or bittersweet, not bitterness. Bittersweet. This is like the Queen of Swords energy, speaking your truth, telling your story. You know, life has been bittersweet for you. There have been highs and lows, good and bad, you know, sweet and sour, for sure. But I feel like you're telling your story of recovery, or you're meant to. Maybe as an inspirational speaker, maybe by writing a book of how you healed from everything that you've been through. For others of you, bittersweet and recovery. I mean, it could be this person coming in with communication, I guess, to heal, recover, you know, try to heal this connection. Take it how it resonates for you. But I get more of a sense that it's you being in your path, on your purpose, out here telling others of how you have healed. and possibly overcome an addiction. You're in recovery. Maybe you'll go around to recovery places, you know, as an inspirational speaker or a speaker and share your story. Something like that. Get one last one. I know this is getting long, but I can't seem to. Confusion and vanity and facade. Yeah. I feel like this person is realizing a lot of things, you know, about themselves. This person was worried about what others, very vain energy, like that's the ego. You know, the facade that this person tried to keep, how exhausting it is, you know, that confusion, to try to, or they do it to, this person could be a bit of an illusionist, you know. They keep this facade to try to keep people confused about who they are. And in reality, this person is somebody who is very ego-based. You know, they're very worried about how others see them, what they think about them. And I feel there was something about that with you as well. You know, like what would this group think? You know, or what would these people think if they had gotten with you? Something about that. So, I mean, this person missed out. They missed out on their true soulmate here. All right, I'm going to close it there. That is your reading. I hope it was helpful. If it was, please hit like, share, and subscribe. As always, take care of yourselves, and much love and light. Bye-bye.